So in the early days, before we started the company, I actually started flying contract for a 135 operator here in Charlotte. Um, and then I became a single mom, and and the company was still small, and it was only beginning to take off. Um, was 2 years old, and so one of the ways that I had to make ends meet was I had to continue to fly. And so I used to fly anywhere from 8 to 10 days a month with customers, and that was really invaluable time to spend with the customers, the ground personnel, the pilots in the cockpit, doing the job and really getting a hands-on understanding of the industry. I came from business background, where I always wanted to own my own business. I didn't come from an aviation expert position. I was fully immersed into flying, and I flew so many different operations because there are different types of operations. You have your family jet aircraft, you have your 135, you have your corporate, which is, maybe more systematic and corporate travel, not luxury. It was just because it was a necessity. So you have those different types of operation, and everybody wants something different. The whole point of business aviation is being able to get you from point A to point B quickly, privately. I spent about 7 years flying as a corporate flight attendant and running the business. But it did get to a point where it was really too much to continue to fly. So I did step back from flying and just manage the business, and I think that really helped the business to continue to grow. But I love the time that I used to get to fly, and I had some hard customers, and I actually liked working for the hard customers better than I did the easier customers because they challenged me, and it was an opportunity to learn, and it was never dull. So I liked the interesting accounts. So I think being hungry over the years really helped. I was a single mom trying to support my kids, and my kids knew that work was important, and not that they always behaved when I got on the phone, but it was a priority to take care of customers. And so I think in the early days I worked a lot because pretty much my life was about raising my kids and running my business. And so I worked a lot of hours. I did take time off to do things with my kids. So it wasn't all work, but it was pretty tough. Those were some tough years. It is a fantastic industry, and there's so many days that I've just said I wanted to pinch myself, and I would work for free. It was that much fun. Now there were hard days, but for the most part, it's been the most exciting career I've ever had. It's just it's a dream to be able to work in business, private aviation.